Yeah, this proves I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what does, like, help, I guess. I don't know. It's a public save. Or public, I guess. Uh, how do I do this? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I had I've been spending all this time trying to get OBS working. I don't even know what's happening, man. And I'm like 90% sure the chat isn't working, so yeah, there's certainly that. That's not even the right button. Yeah, so I can only hope this works. Good luck. I need a game manager. Let's do a little no quick game manager. See if I can figure this out. I don't know what I'm doing. This is all new to me, so artifact garbage collection removed 19 unused hashed context files. It's lovely. I hope that's good. I can only imagine it's good. I do need certain points to. Oh, I need a reset. Okay. Alright, hold on. Let me just. So if I have the different paddles and I have the ball. Good. So I want to reset. Oh, wait. Okay, sure. It's just left and there's right paddles, and I want the ball logic. And the game manager, of course. I don't want to put. What is the ball's current? 0. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. 0, 0. Okay. So I probably want a public void reset. That way it resets. And then I'll probably want to run that too. So we'll do choose start direction. Before that, we'll do transformed opposition. Change it to 0, 0. So now when it resets, it'll go straight back to the middle. Then choose a new starting direction. Yeah. And then it'll have this update here. Okay, cool. And then I want the position for the paddles. Um, or the oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's great. I love that. Okay, so it's negative 8.07. I want that on the logic though, not the. It should be just 8. Actually, that's right. Negative 8. Okay. So on the position, do another void of resets. I want these to be public too, because I do want the game manager to be able to read them. So we just go here. Oh, that's public. Okay, cool. Public void reset. And then we'll change the transformed opposition. Change it to starting position. And then we'll make a new vector 2, name that up here. That way it's just not random ass numbers. Vector 2, starting position. This is the left paddle, so yeah. Negative 8.0. There we go. And I don't want to do new, just like that. Okay. And then I want the same thing in, save that, the right paddle. And then public void resets transfer position equals starting position. And then I can also do the same thing here. Starting position equals, I want that's 0, 0. So we'll just do starting position. Go. And now when that's called inside the game manager, we can, everything will be just fine. Void, before we do that actually, we want to initialize them, so left paddle controls left paddle, right paddle controls right paddle, ball controller ball. So we want left paddle dot reset. Same thing for right paddle and same thing for ball. So working out. I'll only be able to tell once they're actually called though, so I need a way to call them. Those should not be in the update. Those should be in their own things. Call that update in this one. And then we need start. And void update. I don't know. Do I need a void update for this one? I do. Okay. So currently, I have these objects like in the code, but it's just looking for the commands and not the actual. I wonder if that'll work actually. Hold on. I don't know how to. I don't know what would be the best way to test that though. Huh. What would be the best way? I could create. Okay, so okay. Ball first of all. Let's take the ball and we'll just move that over here. Once it hits about that point, it's a negative 9. Say negative 9.2. Okay. Since the ball equal or hits negative 9.2, it will call the game manager. I know there's a way that I can like assign an object directly to something. I just need to figure out how do I assign an object to a script. How do I assign it to the script? Okay, so I just serialize the field. Got it. Or make it public. Oh, that's actually... Does that actually work? Of course, I do need to make a game manager object. That is slightly important. Screen empty. Game manager. Okay. And then on game manager, we'll put the game manager script. There we go. Okay, cool. So we'll put the left paddle, the right paddle, and the ball. Cool. Okay. This one start. Do int points. Left points 0 and int right points is equal to 0. Or do I do that, or do I just left points equals 0? Right points equals 0? Maybe? I don't. Okay, that could work. And then void left gain points. Points and reset. Yeah, okay. And then the same thing for this side. That's right. That seems correct. We can do this. That is correct, isn't it? Right game points, left game points. and then we reset, and then I'll put everything back to where it is. Let's trying to think. Let's do a debug log just to debug.log. Alright, there's scored equals. Okay, do the same thing here. See what that does. Oh, right. That's another thing. For some reason, it's not bouncing. Collision, I need to figure that out too. So it should be getting the components of the other thing, and if it has ball controller, which is this one, is it an issue with how I named it? I'm gonna close the ball logic. Actually, no, I need to change that there, but I also feel like I need to fix, yeah. Okay. Where's the issue for this? Okay, there's more issues. What am I doing? What did I mess up? Collision bounce logic in here. Oh, gosh. Hello? I don't. Is this. Am I doing that right? I don't. It could work, I think. I think. No, because it's the same issue, isn't it? I feel like it's. I don't know, compiler. What compiler is it? Oh, I need to save it. There we go. Okay. Because if it fires, it's probably not gonna bounce. Nope, it goes straight through. Object reference is not set to an instance of an object. So, what? So I swear it's supposed to be like if. Oh, that's a problem too. I'm supposed to have this. It's supposed to. God, I really wish I knew what I was doing. Okay. So when it enters, it checks if the other has ball component, and if it doesn't, oh, other dot. How do I access the... I don't think that's how that works. Oh, does that work? Wait a minute. I'm just putting shit together. Did it work? It worked. Holy shit, I did it. That might not. That might not be what I want. Oh no. Okay. So that's gonna do that infinitely. They're collider, right? Like, you have a collider. The ball has a collider. No, the ball has. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Just give me a second. There we go. Kinematic. This is probably gonna like completely fuck up, but also, oh, hello. No. Oh. I swear I just lost all of its momentum. Excuse me. That's interesting. It's supposed to be a point. It is losing all of its momentum. That is strange. Okay. That's not what it's supposed to do, for sure. So, ball logic. Maybe the whole collide with object isn't really a thing that it should be doing. Should I not trigger it, maybe? Maybe I should just leave it like this. Hello? Hello? What the fuck? Okay, so just pass through them. These have colliders, and they have a rigid body. Oh wait, what if I... No. I don't... What? Okay, so if it's going... I can do stupid stuff, but I feel like there's an easier way to do this. I could make it so that when it hits the borders, only the... Oh, I would have to change. Yeah, only the y-axis would change. When it hits the paddles, only the x-axis would change. Which I think would simulate exactly what I want, but I also, like... There's gotta be an easier way, right? Because I also have I'd rather make either two different scripts or make two different functions in the same script. Which would be stupid of me, but I've never been known for my great ideas, so... What else is new? No, there's gotta be a better way. Okay. There has to be. No, what? Okay, hold on. Maybe linear drag is 0. Angular drag should be 0. Gravity. Go back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Gravity scale is 0. Collision detection. Screen. Is continuous? Continuous, maybe, perchance? No. What if it's also kinematic? Does being kinematic matter? No. Okay. Okay. It has mass. It's simulated. Okay. It's a trigger. No. That could also be why I was losing momentum. I don't think this is everything, right? Hold on. Materials. I don't need to give the borders the material. They just need to have a collider, right? And they do. They have colliders. There's one collider each. So it's still going through everything. Which is not good. Should it? Huh? Ball. Rigid body. I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? How the hello? Okay, I don't know why it's going straight through the collider. They're 2D collider. Yeah, okay. So why are the colliders going through each other? Is there perhaps, maybe? Okay. Well, that would do it. That's stupid. Now I just need to figure out why do you keep going down? Oh, actually, I know why you keep going down. How do I make that happen only once, though? Okay. So, the reason why it keeps going down, it's in ball logic. Where is it? Because it's moving constantly in this one direction. It literally cannot bounce. I'm just not giving it the option. So I need to make it so this happens only once. And then go, like, I don't, okay, hold on. Okay, boom, I can do that. I'm gonna do so. Bool round start equals false. Okay. And then round start will equal false here too. There. And then void round start. Okay. Then we'll do an update if not round start, so round start is false, and keyboard.current.space key. I don't. Why is that? I don't know why that was incorrect. What do you mean it doesn't exist in this context? It's exactly what I just put and you said it was fine. What? Keyboard? What? That space key that was press this frame? Hello? That's the exact same thing. Why is that an issue? Okay, sure. Round start equals true. Put that there. Not up here, but we will call round start from here. Okay. And then we'll place that there. That should mean that when we press it, it'll give it this velocity, but then after that, it won't touch anything to do with that. So save that and see if that works. Play. and then I press space to start. Perfect, okay. The paddles don't have the colliders on them though, so let me... Oh yeah, they do. I just need to turn them off. There we go. There we go. Now space to pedal. That's not good. Why did it stop working all of a sudden? Oh, okay, well. Material, do I need to add the physics material maybe? I feel like I shouldn't just be passing straight through either way, right? No. Oh, it's because yeah, that's why. Okay. It's because I moved the object and I didn't move the, I didn't move all this back. So these colliders are kind of out of place. Just a little bit. Okay. That should work now. There we go. I do feel like that ball needs to go a little bit faster. It's good. It's good. It's good. Okay. So that works. I just need the ball to be faster. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the gliders work. That's good. The gliders are working just fine. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay, that does mean though. Let's see, resets position. Still want that. Round start, still want that. That'll give it a random. Did I pause? I did, okay. Okay, so that works, that's fine. Collision bounce logic is useless because yeah. I could do that, but it was actually kind of dumb, so I'm just gonna remove it. Something else that uses it anyways. Okay. Reset. Okay, cool. Now I just need to do the game manager. Add a couple colliders onto this. It's not that big. Let's do that. Okay. Why are you... Okay, that's weird. Nine. 1, 2. negative 9.4, and then we'll add another one. Also is trigger. This one will be 9.4, just straight up. And also that number and that. Okay, cool. That's two colliders. I should probably make them taller, actually. When I think about it, because if it goes at like a weird angle, it'll clip the sides, and I don't want that. So just put it at 12. The absolutely safe. Because like how often is this gonna go from here to like up here and clip through that? It's not gonna happen. Okay. And both of these should have is trigger. Okay. Cool. Now I don't need to update anything. We will do that is another thing. Okay. Because these are the same colliders. Okay. I'm gonna make two empty objects then. Do the left goal and the right goal. And I'll just remove these. I do want the size negative 9.4 and 12. Box collider. And 12 offset is, which one is this left? Negative 9.4. And of course 0, 0, 0. Also 0, 0, 0. Box collider 9.4, and we'll do 12. Okay, so these are our goals. More resets. Okay, yeah, that's works actually. Make them public. Two more scripts. Two left goal logic. I wonder if there's like a way I can do this neatly with a single goal logic. Rather than having multiple. It's probably, yeah, I gotta reload. Because if I can combine the left and the right goal, I'm sure that'll. Oh, but they call different things. I don't know. Let's do that. And do that one. Okay. So we have left and right goal. I don't need these. We need void on trigger. Is that what it is? On trigger, enter, collider, other. If other dot get components ball logic. I don't know how to do this. I'm assuming I have to do ball logic. Save that. That's fine. And then other dot get components. What do you want from me? I don't. Other dot. Oh, okay, there we go. Why is there an extra? Okay. Then we do game manager. There we go. Game manager dot. This is the left goal. Okay, left game points. Done. It should be the exact same thing for the right, just change this to right gain points. And then I should be able to test that in the debug log. Console. I don't know if it'll fully reset though. I haven't. Reference script behavior is missing. Okay, lovely. Oh, you know, it would be helpful. Left goal logic goes into the left, and right goal logic goes into the right. This would be helpful. If they had their logic attached. Up, please. Up. Thank you. Okay, cool. Okay. Stuff is missing. It's wonderful. And right, left, and border. What do you mean? The reference script on this behavior is missing. What do you mean? The move component? What is this supposed to be? Oh, is this the... Yeah, okay, that's what that was. That was supposed to be the border stuff that I no longer need. Do I need to remove it again? Yeah, I do. Let's remove these scripts. That should be all good. I shouldn't need anything else. Space. Go. Okay. Then I'll let this one pass. Pass. Oh. Why is that happening? Okay. That's... Why wouldn't you do that before? Oh, you're not on trigger. That explains it. Okay. Oh my god, how did you... Why was that so fast? Holy shit. Okay. Nothing happened. That's wonderful. Hold on. Trigger, enter. Should be collider. Right, okay. It's probably because I have collider and not collider 2D. Because it's looking for just 3D colliders and not 2D colliders. Maybe we'll see if that is the problem. Space. Holy shit. Oh, the collider worked. Other dog kit components. Okay. Why now? Soon to be, if it has, probably should stop that because the ball is leaving and entering orbit, as you can see. That's lovely. Not set to an instance of an object. Why does that mean? Yeah, stop it from entering orbit. What does that mean? I don't. Ball logic. Ball logic. Because I'm just trying to test if it has it, right? Because this here should. That's it, right? I don't. Am I doing wrong? I don't know. It's a null reference, right? Null reference. Yeah. Something. Adds a point. Put try get component. Maybe. Let's try it on that side first, and then if it works on that side, then we'll add it to the other. Still null reference, okay. I think if I do this, it'll be fine, so I'm just gonna get. Hello? I don't remember what I did. Okay, sure. Alright. I'm pretty sure that's what I did last time to make it work, and I ended up not needing the code. But now I'm pretty sure I need the code, so let's try it, I guess. What is with that? Okay, I do need to figure out why it's sometimes fast and sometimes like extremely slow. Like that. It's still no reference. Okay, hold on. Why is it so fast? I don't get it. Okay. So when it chooses sorting random direction, it chooses that direction. Okay, right. And then it's a linear velocity. Oh no, it's just velocity. What? What if I... Can I normalize it? Is that a thing? Okay. If I'm correct, that should normalize it, and that should stop it from being stupid and slow sometimes, and it's entering orbit. Where's the ball? There we go. Okay. That should stop it from being stupidly slow at sometimes and then extremely fast other times. It should just always be that fast. Which is actually kind of scary. Seeing how fast it went, it's probably too fast. Let me put it to 8. It's not on right now. It's not okay. I actually thought this would work if I. Oh no shit! Actually, it would work if I did it correctly, which is also requires. What? Oh yeah, no. That also requires me making this public. Which, once it completes, didn't do what I wanted it to do. Okay, yeah, it did. So then I can put the ball here. It's fine. I probably should have stopped it though. Or did I stop? I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Here we go. Okay. It's not bouncing anymore. What the fuck? Is it because I normalized it? Did it not like being normalized? I don't. Let me remove the normalization. Yeah, that fucking worked. So being normalized removed it being bouncy. It's the wrong side. Please go to the other side. But then how do I make sure it doesn't, like, stop going to that side? Because when it's going, like, this way, it's, like, really fast. But when it's going, like, down, it's really slow. Hit the goal. No reference exception. What? Hello? Um. What? Because this should be. And this. I'm more confused than ever now. What the hell? Is it the box? No. Oh, we shouldn't do that. What? What do you mean? Explain yourself. Explain. I don't get it, because this here, it should have ball logic, which I set to the ball, and the game manager. We're gonna ignore that for a minute. Private void on trigger enter, so when it enters when another 2D object enters this 2D object, if that object has ball logic attached to it, then you get points. But it's not even getting to this because it's not accepting this. Oh, unless it is accepting that and it just can't. I realize it didn't tell me which null reference it was. Because it could also just be saying that the game object, the game manager isn't working. That could also be it. Because it did not specify, I don't think. Go through. It worked for the most part. Only problem is the reset code on the right goal is incorrect. Right paddle. Reset starting position. It should be positive, not negative. Okay. So that's correct now. Left goal logic works. I'm just gonna copy and just copy and paste it here because it's the same thing. Just why did it get all of that? Just want this. The same thing, only right gain points instead. Yep, okay, cool. And that'll reset everything. Oh, also, when the ball is reset, that's another thing. I want there's forward to the starting direction. Round start. Okay, so rigid. Okay, rigid. 2D. Okay. Let's do rigid 2D dot velocity equals vector 2, 0. That should freeze it, then move it, then choose a starting direction, which will do this, and then change the round start to false. Then when we press space, it'll do round start, which will change round start to true, which means we can't press space again until the game is reset, and then it'll move it towards the starting velocity that we just set. Then it'll do that. Okay. I do need to change this though. I did forget about this. The game manager here and the ball logic here. Okay, so that works. I do wish it had like a right player scored and then it's paused until left player scored. Okay. There we go. Just let that one score and the right player went up by 1. Okay, cool. So the score is here now. Scores work. The only thing is actually displaying the scores. That's not hard. Actually, it might be hard. I don't know. I've never done that before. We'll see. There is still the issue of why does the ball do that, and also why is the spacebar so unresponsive? He is pressed. I don't. What is. Is pressed? What do you mean? I don't. Okay. Hold on. I don't. Is pressed. Why does that require. Oh, I see. So I'm doing capital. Lowercase. Okay. Let's try that. Maybe. Also, if I do update instead of. Maybe if I do. Yeah, maybe if I do update instead of fixed update, because fixed update is purely dependent on physics stuff, but not doing physics stuff in the code. I'm doing physics stuff just in general, so we'll see. Okay, that was like immediately responsive. And now its speed is. I had to figure out why the speed is so weird. Because it just went to 0 again. Why did it go to 0? Is there a reason for that? Okay, so there's. Speed is 5. It's not actually 5, it's like 8, I think, but it's 5 for argument's sake. Speed is 5. But if I try normalizing the speed, it like removes the bounce to it. It just stops bouncing off the paddles and off the borders. And it moves so slow. I think it's because normalize doesn't do exactly what I think it does. Doesn't normalize bring everything to ones? Like it changes the direction to 1. So I feel like it should be move direction normalized times speed. It normalizes it in one direction and then applies speed, rather than normalizing it and bringing it to ones no matter what. That seems right to me, I think. It is moving towards the right paddle. I can see that. But that might be a little bit of an issue. I should probably change. I should probably change the range. Hold on. Let me debug.log ball starting direction, and then we'll see. We'll see how much it's actually doing. Okay, so starting direction is negative 0.17. That's the X value, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah. Yeah, so that's the angle. So anything like 6.8. 6.6. So what is this? 45. This would be 90, wouldn't it? So why is it 35 is down this way? Oh wait, 45 is this way. 90. Right? No, because that's not how that works. Wait, huh? Negative. Okay, so if -1 is. Should be like here? Yeah. Okay. Negative. Positive. -1, 3 should be like that way. About there, okay. I'm just gonna keep going until I get. Because I'm pretty sure, like, the closer to 0 that x is, the worse that the launch will be. So I really don't want values close to 1, and I really don't want values close to 0. For the x value, anyways. Or no. Okay, for the x value, I don't want anything close to 1. And for the y value, I don't want anything close to 0. 1 or -1, and then just 0. Yeah, that was 0.92. 0.92 is still fine. .01. Oh. Right. I'm. So. That's so strange. Okay. It's really weird. Okay, so I have to, like, keep it out of certain range. Because if I don't, it just gets stuck here. And this range is usually when y is equal to about 1, almost 1, or -1, and when x is really close to 0. And then when it's this way, it's when y is really close to 0, and x is really close to 1 or -1. I could fix that by just making everything never be able to get close enough to that by changing, like, to 0.8 instead. It would limit the launch a bit, but it wouldn't be too bad. It would still be able to. Still a random direction. Let's try this. Nothing should really get too close to 1. How? Oh, right, but 0. What? What do you mean? So I got 0.2 for the x value. And then negative. Okay. I guess I need to think about, like, what is too. Okay. What is too much? What is too much? want to try a different collider for this as well. If I did a capsule collider 2D. No. Because it would be like, it would randomize it a little bit if it is circle collider, maybe. So, okay, no, that doesn't do what I want. Edge collider custom capsule might be the closest thing I want. Let's just do this really quick and then like no, I'm trying to figure out a way to make it like it doesn't matter. Hold on. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how to make the bounces more random and whatnot. But it's like a perfect simulator, so it's whatever. Even though perfect simulation isn't exactly. I don't care. What I care about is the ball's starting direction. I need to figure out scrub paper here. I need to figure out how to make it so it doesn't go in too steep of an angle in either direction. Up, down, left, or right. So like closer to a 45-degree angle is better. I think it's gonna be I can't really show you what I'm drawing, but this, I mean, because I'm putting out like a pretty big area here. I don't know. What kind of math do I need to do for this? I genuinely don't know. What the fuck? What kind of math would I need to do for making that sort of an angle possible? Okay. There's only YouTube stuff named after dinosaurs. That's weird. Fuck. Okay. Can I pull up Studio really quick? I can show you what I'm trying to get at here. Just pull everything up on that side. Why did you do that? Sure. Okay, cool. So here's Clip Studio. Alright, okay, cool. Holy brightness. Give me a second. Make the page darker so I'm not like blinding everyone. There we go. Okay. So we have something like this, right? Where we have a thicker line. Because Unity is working on a grid like this, right? And it's choosing a point between -1 and 1 on all axes, like this. And what I'm trying to get it to do is to make it just cross like this. Okay. It looks weird. Let me do it in a different color. Looks weird, I know, but like fucking bear with me. Okay. It's like this. I'm trying to make it choose a point not in this range, or this range, this range, or this range. Because these ranges are the ranges that'll make it like just bounce up and down repetitively, or go side to side. The two things I can do is either try to find the math that would make it choose this range, one of these 4 empty ranges, or to add such variance in the bounce that it just doesn't matter. That could work with the paddles, but with the borders, I don't know. It doesn't seem right to do it with the border. Feel right to do it with the borders. So I'd rather do this math here, but it's also math, and I don't want to do math. How do I do this? See if someone else has figured this out. Hold on. What is it? Looks like it's like 0.9 right here. Because I don't need to choose a point like way up here. It can just be one of these little points. I'm choose a point 1.1, then maybe that's it. What if I instead limited a range to like 0.1, 0.1 instead of 1, 1? Because then it'll give me anything, but it'll only give me stuff here. Jesus, okay, hold on. But I can choose a lower bound and an upper bound. Wait, okay, the issue is this ball. Sometimes it chooses angles in these red ranges, and it just gets stuck. I don't know how to. That one wasn't nearly as bad. There was one where it kept inching forward and just wouldn't. There's also this one where it keeps going side to side. Yeah, like this right here. It was worse before, but like it just keeps inching forward, and I can't really fix that. I would say I try using angles instead of points, it might work. What if I try this? Okay, do for the x value and do. What do I not want for the x value? Fuck, this works. Okay, so here's ball stuff. Currently, the ball does what it wants. It has a velocity, but it's paused, and then when I unpause it, it goes in the direction that it's starting at. So it has this code right here that chooses a starting direction, and when it chooses a starting direction, it'll tell me what that starting direction is, which is all that stuff you saw here. All this the starting direction that was causing issues right here. These two. And then when I actually press space, it'll start the round and it'll actually launch it in that direction. The issue is the starting direction. I don't know how to limit the range exactly to where I need it to be, or what range to limit it to. I don't know how to use sine functions and cosine functions in C#, so maybe that would be something to learn. I think angles would be fine. If I could convert a point to a degree, can you just estimate it? So I want 45 degrees, 90, 135 degrees. I don't want to make random. So it can't start. Yeah, so the range is this right here. That's the randomness. Like, it is controlled between those points. It can't go outside of those points right now. But it's choosing the correct range, you know? I could do other things. Hold on. Let me just. So you can do move direction. Now let's do X first. Just math F sign. What does that mean? I don't know. What would that be in normal terms? I realize that's not how that works. How does... You know what? Give me a minute. I'm gonna learn really quick. C sharp trig functions, how to use them. Because trig functions is gonna make this so much easier. As much as I didn't want to do it, it's... Calculate the sine of an angle, the cosine of an angle, gotcha. Oh, I can do that much more easily. Oh, that's all you have to do? Okay. Okay. So, go to random range, and I want it between... That's a good question. What do I want it between? Because I want it to be two ranges. I want it to be different ideas how we know much along the x-axis. Yeah, I could do that. But I was thinking, what if I have two? I can do... That would be annoying, but I can do it. 45F. 45F. So what if I did this? Right? Did I do that wrong? Yeah, I did. Okay. I can do this. And then... How do I do it again? It's... I need it for math, don't I? Is it already using system? Is that why? Hold on. If I do... Interior x equals interior x. Math. What is happening? Math.sign. And then... Oh, I can just do 45F. 45F. I can just put the random dot range in here. That's what I was saying. You need... I need to use system for that. What if I use system, random stops working? Oh, I see. So does it have its own? Okay, so it does. Unity has its own trig functions. It's called mathf. It's the same thing. Okay. So this will give me that's doing a thing. This will give me this range, this 45-degree angle right here. And then if I randomize a number to be positive or negative, I can choose the direction that way instead of having two different ranges. And do the same thing for here. I don't know why I would use cosine over sine, but okay. I have been doing calculus for the past year and a half. I still don't understand this stuff. 45-degree angle for cosine. Isn't that the same thing? I don't think it matters. Okay. I want to do cosine, so I'm just gonna let it do cosine. Because I don't want to mess with it. Oh, wait. Duh. What the hell am I doing? Of course I know how this works. It's supposed to be the other way around, though. The sine of cosine y over x. Y is overrun. Gotcha. Alright. I shouldn't need this because it'll never be 0 anymore. As long as the angle isn't 90 or 1 or 360 or negative 180 or negative 90 or 180. It's 45. I guess it's good to keep that just in case. So that exists. Now I just need to float. I don't know. Because I can do it to where I only have one, but I kind of want both to be. What does random dot value do? It's a value between 0 and 1. Okay. Okay. Sure. If random dot value is equal to 0.5f, do that, and then we'll just do this same thing. For this too. That should work technically. It's a little longer than I wanted it to be, but it should work. One day I'll get the chat to actually work, but until then, where's Stream Elements? Oh, hey, isn't that lovely? Stream Elements decided to work. I'm gonna mess with that. Just give me a second. like fix the chat. Sure, I can. And it doesn't work still. Oh, no, it works. Oh, it works. Hello. Welcome to existence. I don't understand why it does that, though. Is it not big enough? I don't. It stopped working. That's lovely. It was working for a moment and then it just stopped. 37.7. It was so lovely. Yeah, I don't know what chat's doing. Okay, sure. Let's see if this works. Hates us alive and hates us. Yeah, well, it's doing what I want now. My paddles are not fast enough for this ball. Holy shit. Okay, I do need to add a little speed to the paddles. Because those paddles are a little slow. Just double their speed really quick. You can make it, but I feel like it's... They need to be faster still. Luckily, I serialize this field, so I can actually just do this. Instead of... There we go. Instead of opening the code every time. Oh my gosh. This ball, okay. This ball is something. This ball certainly does things. Okay. I feel like it's too fast because it's too easy to... Yeah. 4 was a little slow. 6 a little fast. 5 should be fine. Because I don't want it to be like too easy to actually get there. Oh, fuck. That shit. Okay, so everything's working. Everything's doing its thing. It's done, technically. It's done. The only thing I need to figure out is how to actually display the score on the screen. And I think I'm fine with letting the paddles. Okay, yeah, they're safe. I think I'm fine with letting the paddles move before the game starts. I think I'm okay with that. Okay. How do I don't know how to add scores. That's something I'm probably gonna have to do for later. Something I'm gonna have to like research and do stuff. So the update this week. So you can see right here the score does update. It's in the debug log. What I'm saying though is like displaying it on the screen, because I do have that in the game manager, where the game manager, or where is it actually? The goal logic. When the ball on trigger, so when the ball collides with the, where is it? With the goals, which is these two boxes on either side, it'll send a left gain points to game manager, and it'll add 1 to game points. Yeah. So that the score system's all done. I just need to actually display it. Like the graphics, yeah. I've never touched graphics before, like display and stuff like that. So that's gonna be new to me, and I'm probably gonna do a little research on that before I actually get into that. And I'm not gonna do research on stream, so okay, I'm gonna play Minecraft now. Yeah, no, I'll end stream, yeah. And I'll do a little research, and then I'll come back at a later time. This was fun though. This was fun. I'm gonna do Flappy Bird next, because that's progression. So yeah.